Hey everybody, Tony George, Doc Sports here on a Tuesday, late in the day, getting a video up as we're prepping for week one of the NFL season, as well as week two of college football. What a game last night between Boston College and Florida State, huh? Bill O'Brien did a hell of a job with Boston College, and maybe Florida State is a little bit overrated after losing all those players last year. That's for sure. I stayed away from that game yesterday, solely stuck to baseball and props. So we'll get to what's going on over the website here in a minute. We do have a top pick today in the WNBA, going for 3 in a row in the WNBA. But let's talk about this A's and Mariners game last night. And we took the Mariners on the run line last night for a system play, our lone pick in Major League Baseball yesterday, and we got it handed to us as the A's upended them. So tonight, I think it's going to be a different story. Now, this play is chalky. Very rarely do I reach out at minus 150 or higher without bringing the run line into play, as we've done this year with our system plays and done very well with them. But nonetheless, I do like the minus 150 in Seattle. I think Luis Castillo, who's on the hill tonight for the Mariners, his strikeout prop is 6.5. He might go over that minus 135. That might be something you want to take a look at here. Now, he had 4 strikeouts against Tampa Bay in his last outing, but before that, he went back-to-back nines, and he averages over 6.5 for his last 10 starts. But I think the Mariners, although they're not a high-octane offensive team, they get to face JT Ginn tonight, who's a converted reliever and just got lit up when he was a starter once this year. And I just think it's going to be too much with Seattle needing every win they get here. Kind of a back-against-the-wall type game against somebody that's hittable. I think they can get over on them. I'll take Seattle on the money line. It's 150. Bear in mind, these are free plays. We're not unloading the farm on a minus 150 play. I think it's a pretty tricky board today in Major League Baseball. You know, once we found the 2 that we liked, it was kind of difficult to choose from, even from the total side of things. Just some sharp numbers today. There really are, and some surprising numbers. And when I see surprising numbers, I stay away from them. Because if you try and go with conventional wisdom with surprising numbers and say, well, the odds makers left the door wide open, that's usually when you get stung. So it's just one of those days in Major League Baseball day. Give me the Mariners. Little chalky at minus 150, but I'll take them over the A's tonight for your free play winner. Over at Docs, we have a 6-unit WNBA top pick tonight. Our last 2 plays, as you know, our WNBA season is not like the past 2 years. We went 62% against the spread or better for the season. This year was a little bit of a debacle in the first half there before the Olympic break. It's rare for us to have a losing season. We said we were going to do everything we could to get you back to our good graces, and so far we've banged a 7 and a 6-unit play over the last week, and we're throwing in a 6-unit play tonight. Doc Sports is where you need to be. Free $60, link in the description below. And it's a good time to use it if you've never been a member at Docs, because the NFL Week 1 starts Thursday night with my beloved Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Ravens in an AFC playoff redo from last year, where Kansas City got the best of them as an underdog in Baltimore. Still looking at that game, still looking at the NFL slate. We've got some good games circled for you on the weekend, the Thursday and Friday game. We're looking at them. There's some tight lines. They've had all summer to work on those lines. But nonetheless, a lot of great information over at Doc Sports, including that free $60. Link in the description below if you expand it. There's a tab on the upper left-hand corner of the website. You can sign up there, use it with any handicap or any package on the site. Get a football package for a month from yours truly. Or jump on baseball here towards the end of the season. We're still on. We've had kind of a 3-day slide in Major League Baseball. The system plays sometimes work that way. But we've bounced back all season to the tune of almost $17,000 to the good for a $100 player. So That's an epic season, and we're not done yet. We're not winding down just because football's here. So that being said, be sure and get over to Docs and get a 2-pack in bases today, as well as a 2-pack in Major League Baseball props with a team prop and a player prop on the prop market here. 4-1 our last 5 prop cards. We'll have all football out on Thursday at 4 Central. College and pro through the Monday night games, as well as, don't forget, the Docs Gridiron 6-pack debuts with Griffin Murphy. That'll be up on Thursday for you. 3 college picks, 3 pro picks. 68% against the spread last year on that show. Over 100-game sample size, so get ready to tune in to that. The debut show for the pick segment. We did a future show a couple weeks ago. Be sure it's on this channel. Check that out. Have a great Tuesday. Back at you on Wednesday.